Yeah.
Van Glorious Van Gogh.
Knowledge born.
Yeah.
United Front. What you want?
To the Knowledge Radio.
We in here. What you got? Dot.
Work hard as a slave to one day be your savior. The wave unwavering. This is a labor of love. Rise with a purpose every day. Invigorated. If we were on TV, we'd be 10 times syndicated. If we waited for validation, a paycheck or accolades, we'd be starved, already lost or ran away. But when you're square solid and you circle too, you don't need a place for silence. The concept is conquered through media, not areas of people activity. A mix that don't lose ethnicity, tightness that don't lose elasticity. Explicitly, this isn't where we give the novice regard. Nah, this is where knowledge is born. Last time that I checked, I'm undefeated. Deliver edicts, can't resist when the gods build and manifest freedom. When lines get crossed, they may push a loss, cause they get handed a check. We kick a can and cancel your cancerous gestures. A prophet vision, precision, the prescription for the sickness is to inoculate your fate with the winning. Arrogant beginnings turn to humble endings. And US with KBA is a win-win. 1K.
Peace and Black Power family. Welcome to another episode of Knowledge Radio, place where knowledge is born. This is your host, Knowledge Born Allah, and I'm here with an iconic figure, hip-hop royalty, one of my superheroes. You understand what I'm saying? Here in the
appreciate you.
That gave us some of the greatest and the most iconic music, whether it was production, whether it was MCing, and he continues to grace us and set the stage for what hip-hop was intended to be. You know, a true school artist, a true school producer, a producer's producer, and a lyricist in the building. So let's welcome back my brother, your brother, Haas G, a.k.a. Fantom of the Beat.
Fantom of the Beat, he for the street, Haas G, UMC'S. That's what we here to do. We here to let y'all know what time it is. Word. What up now? You know what time it is. I'm about to have fun with this again.
You understand?
I'm about to have fun with this again.
I love it.
You got me? I'm coming through loud and clear?
That's what's up. Yeah, you good. You good.
Yes, sir.
I saw one of the posts you had put up with the Martin show with the poster on the wall. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know many people probably seen the show and didn't make the connection. You see what I'm saying? So you had to stake that for the record. Like, yeah, I'm UMC. You understand what I'm saying? So
I am a UMC. I am a UMC.
Right.
I am a UMC.
Right.
What happened with that? You saw how that picture was taken? I caught that picture. I just caught the picture. Right? And you saw how Martin was posing. He was talking to, I think he was talking to Gina or somebody. But I caught the picture and it actually looked like he was pointing at our poster at the time. You know what I'm saying? So for me to put that picture up, that was crazy because the way I caught it.
That's real. Did y'all ever have a relationship? Would y'all ever see each other? And did you ask him about the poster, or
we never personally spoke. That was really between Queen Latifah and Shakim, because they was managing us at the time. So they put that deal together. They put that situation together, and that's how that went down.
So was you with Flavor Unit or you was with the other label?
I was with Flavor Unit. UMC'S was managed by Flavor Unit.
That is crazy hip-hop history right there.
Yeah, they were our managers. We wasn't on their record label. They were our managers.
That's wild. That is wow. So how was 2020 for you? Like I think when we spoke, it was before COVID. So how was 2020 for you? Your microphone muted.
One, two, 1, 2. Am I back on?
Yeah, you good. You good now.
All right. Yeah. I don't know. You know, we got crazy weather going on out here. We got COVID going on out here. We got all the devils running around going crazy out here. I don't know. They might be trying to interrupt my feed. I don't know what's happening.
We're gonna make it work. You know, we resilient around here. You see what I'm saying? We will figure this out. You know,
of course. But 2020 has just been a moment of working and getting things together and making things happen. And just so we could get to the point right now where I'm on, you know what I mean, live with you and kicking it to the people. You know what I'm saying? So we was just putting work in. That's all it is, you know. Staten Island's on fire right now. I lit the match. I lit that match for Staten Island right now. Pay attention.
That's real. It's definitely like I heard the song that MJ sent me. I was like, whew, I had to put my hand over my heart, Lord. You understand what I'm saying? I had to put my hand over my heart. You know, I ain't heard hip hop like that in a long time. You see what I'm saying? So between you, Arrested Development, Billy Dance, and Busta Rhymes, we got a resurgence of what we was missing and what some people are alive now had never been exposed to. You see what I'm saying? With that sound and with that feel. You see what I'm saying? What it feels like again. You see what I'm, like we could tell them about our time, but if they don't have any evidence, you know, it could be like falsehood. It could be like it never happened. You see what I'm saying? So with this resurgence of true school hip hop, you see what I'm saying? What it sound like, what it smell like. You can smell the pissy elevator. You can smell it. You understand what I'm saying? Like it take you to the sights and the sounds. 13 flights of stairs walking up. So it bring you back to what it was. You see what I'm saying? So to hear it, I'm like, oh shit. I'm excited.
Yeah, all that plastic is muerto. All the plastic is muerto. We don't need the plastic no more. We got to get back to the grit. We got to get back to the grind. You know, we got to keep it logical and pretty. You know what I mean? But it has to be true form. And you know, that's how we move. Like we're those cats. That's how I tell everybody, you know, no matter what, at the end of the day, we are supposed to be the executives. The torch is supposed to be passed to us. So this way we can carry it on the right way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm no downplay or anything that's going on right now, but I'm still saying that there's a whole lot lacking that only us can bring it to the forefront and you know what I mean, feed the world what we knowledged. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. That is definitely real. So is there a project in the works or is there a project done? Like what could we look forward to? You see what I'm saying? You lit the match, set it ablaze. So, you know, what's coming up next that you can share with us?
I mean, right now, we got a lot going on. For example, you know, a lot of people don't understand that Pop the Brown Hornet's from Staten Island. He's a veteran. He's one of the original true founders of the whole Staten Island movement. So, you know, I did Pop's EP, Foreman Mandela, you know, and that was that sparked, you know, the flame for Staten Island, because me and Pop coming through, boom, you know, and dropping his records, and then, you know, then we brought the Force MDs on, you know what I mean? So we just did a record with the Force MDs, which we get ready to go shoot the video in a quick second, you know. And then, you know, I got my record label imprint with Who Magazine, Sony Orchard. So, you know, I'm getting ready to let a whole bunch of darts fly. I got a lot of darts that's getting ready to fly. And, you know, you God body, so you already understand the lingo. You already understand how I'm talking. It's like, yo, we got a lot of heat getting ready to come. You know what I mean? I built, I destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Number 8. I did all of that. It's time to, you know what I mean? It's power refinement right now. It's time to come back through and show everybody how we move. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot going on. And mark my words, like I'm gonna show the world and I'm show the people, you know, how God manifests everything. You understand what I'm saying? How we bring forth to fruition, how we make it happen, how you know, we got that power to do it all. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just don't tap into our own energies. We don't tap into our own power. We don't understand that we have that power. So, you know what I mean? We're going to do our best. We're going to stay alive. We're going to stay on top of the earth. You know what I'm saying? And do what we're supposed to do. But music is my passion. Music is my life. And get ready. It's going to be mad records, mad projects. You know, I got a female from Ohio. You know what I'm saying? And she's in a bracket by herself. You know, I'm working with Boss Baby Entertainment, Empire Records. Young Obasi was in the studio the other day with us with Inside Edition doing an interview. You know, that's Pop Smoke little brother. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we just pulling off pieces. We just making things happen, man.
That's good. That's definitely it right there. That is definitely it. So you and the guy gonna link together? Are we gonna get something from you and
Cool Kim?
Cool Keith? Yeah.
Cool Kim. They always get Keith and Kim mixed up. Cool Kim. Me and Kim actually Who Mag just put out a compilation album that we did a record on. It is right there.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
So you got a whole bunch of artists on here from, you know, you got the UMC'S, you got Tony Steels, you got Just Ice and KRS-One. You got Smooth. You got Pop the Brown Hornet. You got, you know, Lush One. You got Grandmaster D from Houdini. Yeah, this is a good piece right here. So, you know, go to Who Mag on IG, you know, and follow up and see what's going on. That's WHOMAG, and you'll see, you know, this one out there, you know, for the taking. But this is a CD that's fresh and brand new. It kind of reminds me of Steve Rifkin and the Loud Days. You know what I mean? When he had Big Pun and you know, the Mobb Deeps, you know what I mean, and the Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this is what this CD represents as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? So we coming back through with a whole bang, bang, bang. We bang, bang, bang them.
Crazy compilation day. Yeah, that's an exciting time. So the direction of the game in regards to, you know, hip hop, sonically, you know, how does it sound to you as a producer and as a pioneer in the game?
For me, it's what goes around comes back around again. 360, you know what I'm saying? Grand Poobah. So I understood that. And all it is, you know, what we like, you know, maybe the people are on a different page. But what we know supposed to happen is what we're going to bring back through. You know what I'm saying? So I can't downplay anything that's going on. Some of the stuff I mess with, I dig, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, as a producer, it's like, I got the both for best worlds. I know technology and I know, you know, the grasp of it all, the main sampling, how to, you know, do analog work. You know what I'm saying? And then when you got all these computer programs and all of that, everything is thinned out. But if you know how to sample and you know how to use your computer technology, you know what I mean? You can make everything chunky the way it's, you know, the way we know how it's supposed to feel. So, you know, a lot of the kids today are using a lot of the programs, and all they're doing is just taking what's given to them, and it's thin, you know, and that's the part that I don't like. Like, yo, put some work into it. You know what I mean? Don't just take exactly what's given to you and call it a record. You know what I'm saying? Put something into it. You know what I'm saying? Build it up, strengthen it up. You know, don't take that one kick that they gave you and say, this is it, that's all I'm using. You know, we would layer kicks when it came to, you know what I mean, production. We would throw 3 and 4 kicks on top of each other so that when that kick hits, it's a whole different sound, and it's fat and it's chunky and it smacks you in your head. You know what I'm saying? So I think, you know, the production quality of it all is a little bit lackluster. You know, I think, you know, whoever's producing right now needs to step up their game and come back harder. You know what I mean? These records is too thin, man. They too thin. Let's get some, you know what I mean? Get some girth in it. Put some, you know what I mean? Put some muscle in it.
So are you working with any young producers, any young MCs? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you bringing anybody, you know, along the way to carry on the tradition so they could get it right?
Oh, that's without a doubt. We got a whole squad. We got a whole team. You know, we got our engineers. We got a few producers. You know, as a matter of fact, my little brother just produced, and I can't call him little because he's bigger than me. But my younger brother, he's he just produced for one of our artists called Snooze Daily. Snooze is from Long Island. So y'all got to check that out too, Snooze Daily. And he's out on the label Fantom Music. And he got the record called Oh Lord out right now. And so my brothers follow suit. You know, my brothers do production. I do production. Like I said, my man Silence Engineer. You know, I got a nice little team, a nice little camp that, you know, we're affiliated with a whole lot that's going on. And we're just about to bring back the business the way, you know, it should be done. And, you know, I say that with the greatest intent, the greatest, you know, belief, you know, it's all in God's plan. So we just got to foresee it. We got to make it happen, and we got to do what we got to do. God helps those who helps themselves, right?
That's real.
So
100%.
That's what we're doing. And music is part of that thing that I love. I will always love. You know, you don't have to be, you know, you could be any age and still be a dope producer. You know what I'm saying? Now, rapping is a different thing. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't jump around on stage no more. I don't rap no more like that. But
when you did it, you did it the best. You know? Yeah, when you did it,
I leave that for the young boys. But I did my part as far as rapping, but my thing now is being an executive, so this way we could lead the way and make the path for what's to come next, so we could prolong, you know, the culture and set it up and keep it moving and going. You know what I'm saying? Keep it strengthened.
Definitely. So what do you look for artists to work with, or to, you know, to utilize your services, artist and a producer? What are you looking for as far as an artist and as a producer?
I mean, me basically, you know, once you get to a certain point, you're already established. You already got your team. You already got your crew. But, you know, going down the line, if there's any window of opportunity open, you just got to come with integrity, loyalty, true belief, and good work etiquette. You understand what I'm saying? Like, your work ethic got to be ridiculous. I'm not here to babysit, hold your hand. You know what I mean? If you say you want to do this or you want to do that, you're supposed to be already on that game. You're supposed to already be, you know, ahead of it. You're supposed to be telling me what the program is. You know what I mean? This way I can understand you and get the fact that, all right, you about your business. You understand what I'm saying? So that's basically what it is, you know. And I tell a lot of people, money comes down the pipeline. It comes down later. You know, money, don't fall into everything that you see and hear and watch these shows and believe that that's it. It's a lot of work for a lot of people. You know what I mean? It took some time for a lot of people. One good example that a lot of people don't, of something that a lot of people don't get is, you remember how different producers came out, and then all of a sudden it was all about all their records that was out at the same time, that They produced like 10, 20 records at the same time, and it was out there? That's not because they just produced those records. Those records were sitting on the shelf waiting to come out when the situation got hot. You understand what I'm saying? Kanye didn't just come out and he was just producing everything. Those records was already done 1, 2, 3 years ago already. And as soon as his name got hot, everybody started dropping every Kanye record that they had in their life. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is a whole lot of behind the scenes work. This is a whole lot of stuff that's been going down. So I'm already on that page right now. Like, I'm already at like 6 or 7 that's floating around, and I got like another 10, 15 get ready to come out. You know what I mean? As soon as we drop this Force MD's video, and people be like, wait a minute. Then all them records is going to all start flying all over the place. And then, you know, we're going to be, you know what I mean, where we want to be. That's how this move goes. That's how this game goes, you know? So, you know, I just want everybody to listen, pay attention. And if you coming up in the game, you know, make sure you study what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? When I ask you who's Billy Preston and you act like you don't know, I'm looking at you like, all right, so what kind of producer are you? Or what kind of, you know, singing rapper are you? You don't know your history?
That's real. That's real. I remember Rakim had a line on 18th Letter. Wasn't even a line. They just asked him, you know, it was like, what are you bringing back? And he said, skills. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so, you know what I mean? Like that kind of through line in regards to.
You summed it up right there when you said that. All that talking I just did, you just summed it up. Skills.
Skills. You know, so it's a multitude of talents and skills. And that kind of ear that you have, you know, it go across generations. So you can hear things other people can't hear because they was never exposed to it. So they could never, you know, try to create something that is already a version of 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 something. They don't even hear sound.
Manipulate it. We know how to manipulate it because we grew up with it. So, you know, All right, we're just gonna make it fresh and new for the next generation. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. It's all been created already. All we do is manipulate it and maneuver it. You know what I mean? And make it fit for the new ears. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Ain't no record that ain't been done yet. When you think about it, there ain't no record that been done yet. I was listening to a record when the Spinners was talking about how she hurt him so bad, how she did him dirty in the record. You know what I mean? We got mad records like that out today. When the girl, you know what I mean, do a dude dirty, and it takes a strong man to sing that record. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody would have looked sore for a hurt. You know what I'm saying? But we got we got all kind of records out there. We got the records where the guy do the girl dirty. You know what I mean? We got the records where you had to fall out with your man and your friends and you're not friends no more. You know what I mean? And you grew up and we in a different lane now. We got all kind of records out there. You know what I'm saying? We got the girl empowerment records. That ain't nothing that Gwen McCrae wasn't singing back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Or Lynn Collins when she said, "Soul Sisters, yo, we've been going for the okie doke." You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna use what we got to get what we want. You know what I'm saying? And then out of that, what came out of that? It takes two to make a thing go right. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. That connection.
Yeah, I know. I see it on your face. I see you enjoying it. I see you enjoying this interview.
Yeah, I mean, music is something that shaped and molded my soul. I was telling a speech what Arrested Development meant to me. You see what I'm saying? As a young boy, to hear that sound, to for them to be brave enough, like I told you, on the first interview, for y'all to be brave enough to step out there and do it in the way that y'all did it. What they brought to the game, that fine alchemy, everything together, spoken word, jazz, hip hop, African drums, Baba OJ giving us the game all together, everything. You see what I'm saying? So I'm walking around with a dashiki getting laughed at, fighting dudes and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Africa medallion on and all of that. People looking at me like I'm from another planet. Now you look fast forward to today, everybody got it on. You see what I'm saying? Everybody got it on.
Trying to figure it out now.
Right.
And Speech was he was our label mate. Arrested Development was our label mate because we was all on EMI. So that's one brother that his name speaks for itself. Speech. He had enough to talk about. Trust me when I tell you. You know what I mean? And we had good fun back then. We chopped it up. You know what I mean? We traveled around. We did shows. We did everything that we had to do back then. But for the sake of God, and we still here, and we still, doing the best that we could do. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that out of it all is going to come some good blessings. You know what I mean? We're going to drop science, and we're going to put that here, and the people's going to hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm appreciative of people like yourself because, look at, come on, do the knowledge. You already know what it is. Knowledge born all out. You know what I'm saying? You understand what it takes to pass down to generations, what's needed. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we're here to do. That's basically it. We're God's chosen. So, do the best that you here to do on planet Earth and get it done. This is Earth school. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So while we here, do what we supposed to do on Earth school. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely the best part, and not really concerned with the poor part. So we dealing with that, the best part. We ain't worried about the poor part. You see what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I asked you about.
Go ahead.
I asked you about keys to longevity. That's always a question to ask a veteran. You see what I'm saying? For the people that are listening, and whenever they find this, how they find this, if they decide to pick up this microphone, or let me show my age, a beat machine or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? What's the keys? You know, if you could give three jewels out there for maintaining longevity in your craft.
So I got two crafts that I really, really deal with. And that's music, right? And that's building, an electrician, being an electrician. You understand? So
Sure.
I don't put anyone in one particular box and say that's it. So, you know, for example, you got, look, it's just a simple setup. You see what I'm saying? I got the audio, you know, the keyboard, the screen. You know what I'm saying? That's just simplicity. You go to the big studio with me, you'll see everything in the big studio. This is just home. You know what I mean? Then, look, I ain't even taken out the bag yet. Look, that's a tester. That's electric. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real. You understand what I'm saying? It's still in the bag. Like, this is what I do. So my keys and my pieces of material, you know, my pieces of material will crack a dude's skull, son. Like, I don't play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go get you a S950 from back in the days. You know, get you your Logic programs, get you your Pro Tools. You know what I'm saying? Get on your game. Go collect your records. Go collect your albums. Yo, I got tons of albums. You know what I'm saying? That just, you know what I'm saying? And if I have to fix them because they scratched up, what do? Because I got knowledge. I go take a little bit of soap, wipe it around that record, vinyl. You know what I'm saying? Clean it up, alcohol, whatever. Put it on that turntable and play it. Come on, man. These are all the tools that I be using. I got many of tools. I got many of tools for different reasons and different times. So, you know, the main tool that you need to use is that mind. Be sharp. Sure. Be on your pivot. Be on your game. You understand what I'm saying? Use that brain. That's what the great God Allah gave it to us for. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right. That's definitely it right there. And even I was doing analysis to pivot, and I was speaking to a sister in the interview. I said, look at the magic of the word. I said, look how it's transitioned its original use. We know pivot from the ball court. You see what I'm saying? I coached youth sports for like 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, basketball. And teaching the post player the position of how to pivot.
Stay on that right leg.
Right. So you on it, you in the position, you know what I'm saying? Like, you in the position closest to the basket and you're calling for the ball. You see? So you get the ball in the post position and you have your pivot foot set. That means that you could turn 180 degrees in the direction.
And you could get it.
And if it's there, you got the shot. You see what I'm saying? So you could, your ability to be able to traverse. You see what I'm saying? So as to life. So now, you know, corporations and people are talking about pivoting, you know, having to pivot, having to adjust because your initial movement didn't work out. You see what I'm saying? So we seen Hakeem the Dream on the court, one of the greatest post players ever, make it look like magic. You understand? On the basketball court, with his ability to pivot. And so, right, and so many fakes. Like, he didn't hit you with 27 fakes before he took a shot. You see what I'm saying? And then he got the dream shake on you. So look at how adaptable you have to be in situations as to life. Your first instinct may not always be there. Right. You might think it's there, then you go to look to it, and that's not your first. It's not there, so you have to pivot. You see what I'm saying?
There's two ways that I love to look at it. Pivot is one, and the other one. Be on your square. You know what I'm saying? So those both shows how you're supposed to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Are you standing on your square? You see what I'm saying? You with me or we lost each other? You there? 1 2 1 2. We still together? We lost each other.
We good now. We back. We good.
So So pivot and standing on our square, right?
Right.
So those are the two that we got to be right and exact with, and that's how you maneuver, man.
Yeah, when the opportunity presents itself and it's not there no more, you can make another move. You see what I'm saying? And then sometimes you have to stand firm on what you stand firm, irregardless to what. You see what I'm saying? So no matter what comes, you can stand. That's what you're standing on. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
And I don't see a lot of people taking, stances anymore. I know a lot of these things become what you call
it becomes mediocre, it becomes redundant, it becomes the same
redundant. Yeah, same
stupidness all over and over again. I don't see no difference. I don't see the change. I don't see the, you know what I mean? The what's it called when you're revolutionary, pioneering, bringing forth new attempts, new efforts, bringing forth new qualities of being. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're here to do, but people don't understand. Evolution, that's what it is. We're supposed to evolve.
Right. Right. Definitely. I'm waiting for the, for the UMC'S movie and the comic book. You know what I'm saying? The movie and the comic book. Yeah.
I could foresee the movie. I don't know about the comic book. I'm gonna leave that to Kim. He's good at that. He's good in that area. Right. But the movie itself, I could see because, we put a lot of work in this game, and we were pioneers for Staten Island. I tell everybody every day, all the time, that we weren't the first group. Force MDs was the first group from Staten Island, but UMC'S was the first commercial rap group from Staten Island. So we set off rap on Staten Island, you know what I mean? And I came from Brooklyn and I moved out there, which a lot of Staten Islanders came from Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, all migrated to Staten Island. But, me personally, I know I'm the first MC from Staten Island that set it off. And, we give shouts out to our King Just, our Shaheems, the Rugged Childs, our Pop the Brown Hornets, our Wu-Tangs, Now Born Click, Force MDs, Jungle Nils, you know what I mean? We set off a whole freaking, we set up a storm. But UMC'S, you saw us on First Train stage diving first. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. We met Don Cornelius, you know what I'm saying? At the peak, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the one thing that I want people to acknowledge and understand. You might not get it right now, but when you go back and you look at Martin and you see the poster, then you put the group together, then you see them on Soul Train, and then you see them, we was rocking cross colors before anybody else. You know what I'm saying? We was out there sporting it all. And you know what I'm saying? So, people will get it. And when you get it, it's almost like, wow, that's the same kid from, I'm just a man now. You know what I mean? And I'm an executive producer now. You know what I'm saying? So that's all we're trying to get across to the people. And we're gonna give them some good music, man. We're gonna give you what you need for your platform, because your platform is very, very influential. It's very, very helpful to keep us going. And I appreciate it, because without your platform, you know what I'm saying, I can't be talking to the world just like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though we got all this internet and this, that, and the third, but your platform is one of those that allows us to be able to talk to, you know, thousands of people at a time. And it's because of you that, you know, we do this for. I like to get on. I like to do interviews. I like to hang out. I like to kick it. I like to chill. You know what I'm saying? We in the Jetsons world right now. Look at us. This is how he was talking to Cogswell. You know what I'm saying? We would get on the TV and George Jetson would talk to Cogswell on the TV. You know what I'm saying? And look at the world we living in right now. This is what we doing. This is what we're doing. So evolution, man. We better evolve. That's what I want the world to know. Evolve. And I want all my followers. I want all my fans. I want all my friends. I want everybody to understand. Evolve. And we're going to give you some of the tools to evolve with. That's it. And music is God's tool. You know that.
Definitely. I look forward to this swarm that's about to happen. You understand what I'm saying? This swarm and another opportunity for the resurgence of the real. You know, interviews always give an opportunity for the story that we didn't know. You know, behind the story, we didn't get a chance to all see it. You know, you lived it. You know, so you go back and recollect. You could pull stuff from your genetic memory that you forgot in the interview. If you in the right setting, you see what I'm saying? Like, if you're in the right setting and you got the right person across from you, you know, there's a lot of journalists out here, but they're not a lot of, you know, true interviewers. You know, the ones who pull the best out of you. You see what I'm saying? Right. The ones who love you, like it's a support situation. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, listening to y'all from a young child. You're
fascinated by what you saw from the beginning. So in order to, you know, while you got an opportunity to talk to me, you can really pull out the questions that you always wanted to ask or hear about, or because you studied it, you know the fabric. You know the fabric. So it ain't like I'm talking to somebody who doesn't understand where it all started from. You know what I mean? Or how it came about. You watched it. You lived it yourself. You was just on the opposite side of me. You was on that side. I'm on this side. And guess what? We all made it happen. Without the fans, none of it can happen. Right?
Definitely. Right.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. You see what I'm saying? I know a lot of artists, they don't do a lot of interviews, you know, because they may have some bad experiences or whatever the case may be. But there's still people out here, you know, who love y'all, who care, who support, who fist fought over who was the best. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, that inspiring of, you know, the culture to have, you know, a moment at a time to actually reflect on it and to, you know, to look back, you know, from then to now, you know, like Killer Priest joint. You see what I'm saying? Like, from then to now, you know, what goes up must come down. You see what I'm saying? So it's cyclic, and we're looking at a game that, you know, when it started, it was young, it was undefined, and I'm talking to one of the definers. You see what I'm saying? What y'all brought to the game gave another aspect to look at hip hop, because it was just rap. It wasn't even hip hop yet. It was just rap. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, rapping. But when y'all brought these elements,
we turned it to a viable business. Right. We turned it into a machine. You know, right. And the one thing I'm still disappointed is we still don't have full control of the machine.
That's real.
You understand?
Right.
We still don't have full control of that machine that we created. So everybody better get on their game.
And evolve, like you said, you know?
Yes, sir.
Evolve, then revolve.
Yes, sir. Right. Evolve and revolve.
Evolve, right. That's it. That's definitely it.
I gotta bust some moves though right now.
Right.
So how you think we did? We did good?
Yeah, we good. We good. You know what I'm saying?
We grouped, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta hit you when the new swarm come out. Have you back on so we could talk about them killer bees you putting out there.
oh, I'm throwing darts. I'm throwing darts. Wait till you hear what starts coming out. And that's for real. You know, I don't care what level it's being heard on. It could be heard on the most underground, or it could be heard on the top 40 station. You're gonna see darts coming from me and my team. So just get ready. You know what I mean? Right now I'm a little wolfed out, but I'm going to Florida Friday, and I'm gonna have that shave and that video. You know what I'm saying? And get busy. You know what I'm saying? But what we about to do is gonna be a next level type situation. You know, and you know, Allah bless everybody. But I know my squad is getting ready to come through, and we about to bang out real hard.
Word. I appreciate the time. We're going to stay in tune, stay in touch. You know what I'm saying? Best to you and your fam and the squad and the team, man. Love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Continue to make history and you know, exceeding expectations and redefining greatness in all you do.
Yo, you already know what time it is. Knowledge born Allah. Hassan, great God Allah. Don't get it twisted. They know.
Yeah, they know. Tell the fam how to reach you real quick before we go real quick.
Y'all gonna find me all the time on Instagram at Fantom_of_THE_BEAT. That's Phantom of the Beat. That's Phantom with an F. FANTOM. You're gonna find me on Facebook at Phantom of the Beat. You're gonna find me on Google at Phantom Music, FANTOMUSIC, or you're just gonna look up Haas G, UMC'S, and Google that, and you know that's just where I'm at. I'm all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. It's not hard to tell. I ain't hard to find. You know, I'm out there. You know, I've been part of this game since the 90s, early 90s, you know. We can even take it back to late 80s. You know, that's when we was getting started. We came out in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got what, 30 something years, whatever in there. I'm here. I've been here. You know, I ain't go nowhere. And don't call it a comeback. It's just a matter of doing it.
That's real. Well, I appreciate your time. Appreciate your time. You know what I'm saying?
My G.
Time, all the time. Peace, Almighty.
Peace, Almighty. I'll talk to you in a little bit. And you know, you can reach me at any time. If you don't got my connect, well, you can just hit me on IG. But if you need me, just hit hit MJ. She's very, very open. She'll get you to me. And if you hit me on IG, we can exchange math and all that on our own.
Word.
All right?
All right, Lord.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh. Yeah.
So we out, family. Shout out. Been an amazing day. Please go back, check out the archives. Amazing day. Some Arrested Development. Y'all see Haas G, aka Phantom of the Beat, UMC'S here today. Warrior Wednesday, Black Survivor. We had a bunch go on today. Rakamusa was on. Kazi Gang. Shout out to them African Wild Dogs. This is where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? So tell a friend to tune in, support, like, share, subscribe, and let's continue to make history.
Yeah. Now we gonna tell them. That in front. We tell them like this, yo. I'm an African. I'm a African. I'm a African. I'm a African. Yeah, y'all like that? No more. This man's mind is open. I'm a African. I'm a African. I'm a African. I'm a. Let's get
and
back
that
to
motive
the
is best developed by recognizing the common enemy.